Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I look like I'm about to go out for a very cozy winter walk. I'm wrapped up very warm indeed. However, I'm not actually leaving the house. Well, I am this afternoon, but not this morning. But I have just finished filming a reel with this outfit, and I thought I would quickly show it to you because I just love it. I feel like this is the sort of outfit that I am going to be living in throughout the winter. I am very hot right now with a hat on inside and the heating on, but it had to stay on to show you the outfit quickly because obviously this, yeah, it finishes off the cozy winter outfit. So I've just got on cream jumper from Lily Silk. My hat is, oh, where is this from? I'm going to check the label in a minute and see. I think it's H&M, but I will double check. Coat is H&M. This is my little teddy jacket that I've shown you a couple of times before. I have been literally, no exaggeration, wearing this every single day. I knew I'd wear it a lot when I saw it just because it's just a bit of me. It's just easy and throw on. I know I say that about a lot of things, but it is just one of those pieces that you can just literally chuck on with leggings or like over the top of any outfit, and it's just cozy, but it looks cute as well. I did actually see, because these were sold out for quite a while, I did see recently they did restock them and they now do it in cream as well. So there's cream, chocolate brown, which I love, this colour, and I think black too. So if they're in stock when this video goes up, then obviously I will leave them linked again. But I'm wearing this one in a size medium and it's still easily fitting over bumps. So I've got a good, I have high hope that it's going to see me throughout this pregnancy because I'm 35 weeks now. So, you know, 5 weeks-ish to go. Who knows? Who bloomin' knows? Anyway, leggings are from Lululemon. These aren't actually maternity. They're just I think they're called the Align. I'll leave them linked. I'm pretty sure they're the Align ones. But they are so stretchy that they just fit so well over bumps still. And they're just, yeah, just the best leggings. Socks are from Amazon. And then the boots, which I feel like make the outfit and are quite honestly the most comfortable boots I have ever slipped on my feet. They are from a brand called Vivaia, and honestly, like, these are just what my poor pregnancy body needs. Not that I'm struggling too much with pregnancy at the moment, but I just want to be comfortable. Like, I do not want to wear, I just want to wear trainers or comfy boots like this, and I feel like I'm walking on clouds. Like, my feet are super toasty. In fact, I'm going to go downstairs and show you these boots properly because I've got another 2 pairs of boots to show you from Vivaia as well. And I'm working with them on this part of the video, which means discount codes as well. Okay, this is what the boots look like close up. And like I said, they are just so comfortable. They literally feel like walking on clouds. I haven't actually worn them out the house yet, so I haven't worn them like long distance. But even just walking around the house, I can just tell how comfortable they're going to be. And actually the reason I haven't worn them out just yet is because I ordered the wrong size. I sized up. It did say, like, if you want on the website, if you want a more comfortable fit and you want to wear them with chunky socks, then size up. But actually they are just a little bit too big for me. So I am going to start, I'm just going to go for my regular size. And actually my mum was here this morning. She's gone out with Lottie now, but she was here this morning. And when I had these on when I was filming the reel, she was like, oh, I like those. And I said, well, you may be in luck because actually I'm sizing down and these might fit you. So I think she's definitely got her eyes on them. But they are waterproof. They also have an innovative puffer firm technology, which means this fabric is like a super like padded puffer fabric, so that's why they feel so warm on. Also, they have this drawstring detail as well, so when you pop them on, you can then pull, once they're on, you can kind of pull that in, which pulls this bit in, which means that you're kind of like protecting your foot. You're definitely not going to get wet toes wearing these. And you can also get them with a leg warmer as well. If you prefer the idea of having them as like a higher boot, you can get a separate leg warmer that kind of sits over the top in the same puffer firm material. So obviously super cozy. And then they've got a similar style in like more of an ankle boot as well, which I'll insert a picture of, which are lovely as well. But I just think these are going to be so practical, so cozy, but they look cute as well. This is the next pair that I went for, and I know they've got a little chunky heel, and I did say I'm only wearing like comfy like trainers and boots at the moment. But don't get me wrong, we're still going out for dinner, and I do like to still put on a nice little ankle boot whilst still being comfortable. They're made from like a super stretchy knit fabric, which is kind of Vivaia's signature fabric that they use. It is water repellent, but it means that like there's no breaking in needed. Like they're already, as soon as you slip your foot in, they're already so comfortable. They're so stretchy. They stretch really nicely around the ankle. You've got this little tab detail, so they're easy to kind of like pull on and off. And they do come in lots and lots of other colour options as well. The chocolate brown are lovely, but I just thought the black was so classic, and these would be great as workwear as well. And then the third and final pair that I went for are these Chelsea boots, and I will show you how both these pairs look styled up in a minute. I'm going to pop them on with like a kind of autumn winter outfit so you can see how they look on. I know I've said this about all three pairs, but they just feel so comfortable, and they've got a cushioned insole, and they're also like super cushioned at the back as well. It's going to be really hard to sort of show you, but they're like, the back is like really thick and padded and cushioned, so you can just really easily slip them on, which if you are also pregnant, you know that getting shoes on and off isn't always the easiest. So the fact that these just slip on really easily is fantastic. They're also in like a like the Vivaia's signature knitted fabric. These are actually made from recycled plastic bottles, and again these are water repellent as well, so perfect for the weather that we're having at the moment. And like I said, I do have a discount code if you did want to shop any of these pairs. You can get 10% off one pair, 20% off two pairs, 25% off three pairs, or 30% off if you purchase four pairs. So even if you kind of wanted to go halves with a friend or a family member, it's a good way to make the most of the discount. My discount code is BF Charlotte. I'm going to pop all of the information on the screen and down in the description box below as well. But like I said, I'm going to go and style these up and show you how they look with an outfit. Okay, so this isn't quite the look I was going for, because these aren't actually maternity trousers, they're just like regular leather trousers, so I haven't got them done up properly, so I feel like they just aren't quite sitting right, but we're going to ignore that because this outfit would work otherwise. But I've just popped on the little heeled black ankle boots with leather trousers, cashmere knit, and then this wool blazer, and then my black Demelia bag as well. And I feel like this is kind of one way that I would style them in autumn winter if these trousers were maternity or if I wasn't pregnant. Feel really nice on, great heel height, and they don't actually feel, because they're so cushioned, they don't actually feel like I'm wearing heels. I feel like I could walk in these and they wouldn't get uncomfortable. So I think that this, styled like this, they work really well. But like I said, I do think they'd also look nice with a little dress as well. And then I've just quickly popped the flat boots on with some blue jeans and a trench coat. I do actually think, again, these would probably look better with black jeans, but I'm limited. I'm limited with maternity clothes. I think I do need to order a few more maternity like trousers and jeans now, because I can no longer squeeze into the ones I was squeezing into. But this is how the boots look with jeans, and I do think they would sit better, like if the jean was tapered, it would look better with the boot. But as I said, we are just working with what we've got at the moment. Okay, I found a pair of cropped black jeans that I can just about squeeze into. They're not done up properly, but you can't see that. But I do think that the boots look a lot better styled with black jeans with a little crop on them as well. I feel like everyone is mowing their lawn today. Like it is a really beautiful, bright, sunny day. But Lou was doing it this morning, and now I can hear someone else outside mowing. But anyway, we'll ignore it. I am just about to do my nails, because this is the current situation. Like, they just look drab. I do, if you've been around for a while, you'll know that I normally put gel on them myself. I just don't really have time for it at the moment, like the time or the patience to do it. So I am going to just stick on some little sort of French like stick-on, press-on nails. But I had a few questions last time I did it, so I thought I'd quickly show you how I do it. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the whole process, but I just thought I'd just give you a quick rundown. I can't show you the packaging because I've thrown it away, because I have already put one set on from this pack, but they are the Kiss nails. I think they're called like Natural French or something. I'll find them. I just get them from Amazon, so I'll find them and link them. But when they're on, they look really natural. But yeah, my nails are just looking a little bit dead at the moment, and I have got a jewellery ad to film either tomorrow or Friday, probably Friday, because yeah, anyway, I've got my hands just can't be looking like this for much longer. So I'm gonna start off really quickly by like filing them down and then like buffing them so they're little bit rough on the top, so that the nails stick to them easier. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pick out the nails first, because then what I like to do is put the glue on and leave it to dry for a few minutes, like to sort of get it a bit sticky before I put it on. So if I do that, then I'll file my nails afterwards. Okay, so I've just measured up all the nails and I've put glue on each one of them to like sit and set while I kind of like file down and buff my nails. I'm just gonna go and quickly wash them, just to make sure there's no like oil on them, and then we'll get sticking. I've just washed my hands, and now I literally just pop a little bit of the glue directly onto the nail. I'm going to put the nail on and then grab the nail that has already got the glue on, that's just kind of been drying for about 5 minutes now, and pop it on to my nail. But I try not to press down too hard, because I put quite a lot of glue on. I don't want it to all sort of squelch out. I just kind of just hold it gently for a minute, and that is one finger done. I am going to file them down a little bit to make them a little bit shorter once they're completely dry, but like there's no air bubbles in there at all, so hopefully they'll all go the same. I do need to file them down because they are a little bit long, but they're not completely dry yet, so I don't want to file them just yet. But this is, I don't know why I'm showing you the back of my hands, this is how they look. And I think they're really good for stick-on nails. I feel like they're a nice, like a nice subtle French, not too much of like a thick white line. Like I said, I will file them down a little bit, but yeah, I feel like they're good stick-on nails, and they do last. These last me over 2 weeks, sometimes like between 2 and 3 weeks until I have to take them off because they're growing out. So they last so long, and I just use the glue that comes with them. I did buy a little kind of like brush-on kiss glue because it had been recommended, but I actually prefer the glue that comes with them. So yeah, that's that. It is a couple of hours later now. I'm joined by Lou, and we don't look too happy. That's better. We are just heading over to the renovation house because I mentioned in my, not last vlog, but maybe the vlog before, the one where I was having a little bit of the breakdown, that one. I mentioned then that we were considering moving into their house. We are no longer considering it, it is confirmed. We are moving in. Oh, blimey, just pull out in front of a big bus. Blimey. Wanted to go then, did we?
Add space.
Yeah, we are no longer considering it. We're actually going ahead with it, and we are going to move in there the weekend after next. Ish. Yeah. Basically, yeah, just over 2 weeks we're moving there, which I mean is exactly what you want when you're heavily pregnant, to be moving house. But I'm joking. I feel like we've kind of discussed it and the pros and cons, and the pros outweigh the cons, and we are, like, realistically we do have to move out of the house we're in now by next summer anyway, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to move anyway. We might as well move before baby. We might as well move in now, this house. Anyway, I'm gabbling, but we are moving. So we're going there now because we need to measure up for blinds and curtains and shelves, and just a few bits that actually we wouldn't have put in if we were just selling it straight away. So yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to measure up and kind of just get a feel of things, anything we need to order to make it feel more homely before we move in. And also I need to order carpets as well. We're going to get them ordered and going down hopefully next week. Okay, so obviously we haven't got carpet down here yet, so it doesn't look ready to move into, but give it a couple of weeks and hopefully it should look like a home. But I'm going to get a curtain pole, I think, for that curtain and that, for that those doors and those doors, I'm going to put a curtain pole up and just put some nice long curtains up. And then I think for this window, and actually for all of the windows, hang on, let me turn it around. I'm thinking for all of the windows in the house, we're going to go just like white wooden Venetians. Because I know obviously like Roman blinds look lovely or shutters look lovely, but bearing in mind we're only going to be here, well, like it's temporary, right? So this, I'm kind of just doing it so that it looks nice, but not as like a long-term thing. So I don't want to spend too much. So I'm thinking like faux wood Venetian blinds, but like we had in our last house, in the kitchen and in the bedroom, you know, like the kind of 50mm slat ones. I think it works out at about £50 a window. So I'm thinking that that's a good idea. But let me know if you have a better recommendation, like if you think, yeah, I don't know, I think roller blinds a no. And like I said, Roman blinds too expensive. So I just think, yeah, faux wood, white Venetian blinds is the best option. And I think I'm gonna put those up at every window, apart from obviously the doors. So let's get measuring. Obviously there's this little window in the hallway that will need a blind, and then there's a big one in the dining, well, open plan dining area. I don't know if I'll need one in the kitchen. Probably. Will I want one up there? Yeah, maybe. And then utility room. Oh, and also I want to get some shelves put up along there as well. That's what we need to measure up for. I'd like 2 shelves across there. And then I think in the utility room, I think it'd be quite nice to have maybe like either 2 shelves up there or coming along this way. I think probably there. Or there? I don't know. But yeah, we'll need a blind in here as well. But I was just saying to Lou, it would be so much nicer to have our dining room table here and then obviously have the island, so I can do like, I can be cooking and Lottie can be at the table having her dinner and baby can be in a Moses basket here, and it just makes sense to have like this space. It will just be so much, it will just feel so much more like a home. 1.420?
Yep.
By 1.166. Lou has got this very handy little gadget. It's a laser, but like you can just press the little button, you get your light, press your button and it tells you
Probably
any
be
measurement.
easier just to show you what it does.
Well, I just did. I think you just filmed me doing it, didn't you? But you just literally press that, it does the little laser there, and then tells you the exact measurement. How much easier is that than a tape measure? You can tell you very rarely film me. You're like down here, over here. And also, do you think we need a blind in the bathroom? If the window's like stipply, do we need a blind in there, or can we get away with not having one?
Do you want to take them outside while I hover around in here?
Shall I get naked? You go outside and see if you can see my naked silhouette.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need a blind up there, don't we? Yeah, we need a blind. He was right. I was like, no, it's stippled glass. That's the whole point in having stippled glass. You won't be able to see. You can very much see. And I was also just saying to Lou that we do need to order a nice big mirror. Or if we got one at home that we could put up there. I'm trying to think. But yeah, we need, either way, there needs to be a mirror above here. Just to make it, well, obviously you need a mirror in the bathroom, but it'll be so nice having an ensuite. Like our bed's going to be here, and then yeah, having an ensuite where I don't have to, well, the amount of times I'm weeing during the night at the moment is ridiculous. And then this is going to be Lottie's room. So again, I'm thinking just a white Venetian. I know she's got blackout blinds at the moment, but I don't think, where it's winter at the moment, I don't think she really needs it. The only thing it makes me tempted to do, because obviously we're moving in, is to like paint. Where we weren't moving in, we just painted everything white apart from like the living room, and the master bedroom went for like a neutral, just to keep the costs down. But now it makes me want to decorate like Lottie's room and stuff. Is that a bit OTT?
Possibly.
Possibly. Is it a bit OTT?
Because it's not you that's going to be decorating, is it?
No, I know. And then this would be, we're thinking this room would be the nursery for new baby. Again, would make me want to, like, because white's very boring, isn't it?
This doesn't have to be a nursery straight away though. I think
No,
this
true.
might be better having a double bed in here.
And having it as a spare room to start with.
Spare room to start with.
Yeah.
Until...
Yeah, because baby will be in the next to me crib for 6 months at least, knowing me a little bit longer. But yeah, and then this room in here is probably going to be like my kind of filming wardrobe room where I'll have my wardrobes in here, probably along this wall here. Will they fit? Will they fit along that room there?
Do you know now?
No. Oh, I do actually. 2.5 metres. Get your little gadget out.
I think you've got it.
I've got it, I haven't got it. I must have left it in the bathroom.
Yeah. You've got 2.5 metres to there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but that comes out. Yeah, and then so that's a little bit smaller, isn't it?
Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah. So it'd have to be...
Lose half a metre.
Yeah, it would have to be just 2 double ones in there and lose the single one.
And where are we going to put it
in the bedroom?
In the main bedroom.
We did actually think, yeah, we did consider putting it along this wall here because this room is so long, it can take the wardrobes coming out here.
There.
And then the door would open. Actually, yeah, maybe that makes sense, having it in here.
Might just get it in there.
Yeah. Fair enough, okay.
So that then they come out to that here, don't they?
Yeah, and because, like I said, it's a long room, so the bed's here, bedside tables either side, don't really need all of that excess room along there.
And as much as you've got a room, you never very rarely film there.
No, I know.
So you may as well have your storage out. That could be a spare room.
That could be a bedroom and I could film somewhere else instead. I don't, like you say, I never film in it at home. And a bath. Oh, how nice will it be to have a bath? A nice bath as well. Oh. And also I need to get a nice big, I'm thinking a nice big gold, like brass, antique brass mirror above here as well. That bloody flash annoys me though. Long curtains are 220 as standard, so you just would adjust the curtain hole and have it a little bit higher. But I think white, just some nice white curtains. Yeah. It is a few days later now, and I thought I would finish off this video by showing you a few bits that I bought yesterday. I say a few bits, I've got big bags, but not actually that much. But a few bits that I bought yesterday from Gunwharf Quays. We ended up going over for their kind of like opening night of the Christmasville like Christmas thing that they have there. I think they have it each year. I'm not sure, I've never been before. But basically, it's like a sort of big Christmas snow globe-y area. In fact, let me show you. I don't know, actually is that? No, that's not it. That's like literally like a snow globe. I thought there was going to be a picture of it on the front, but it's not. This was our picture we got with Santa. How cute. Okay, you're not going to be able to see it. I'll try and insert a little picture of it so you can see. But yeah, we met Santa, so that was really lovely. Although Lottie was so shy, bless her. She kind of just sat there like this the whole time, and he was really lovely. Like, he was trying to chat to her and stuff, and she was really shy, bless her. But yeah, we met Santa, and there was like this, I think it's called Elf, what's it called, Elf Spectacular maybe? It's like an immersive theatre show, which was really cool. Like the whole ceiling was like a sort of screen with lights and pitch. I'll insert a little cutaway of it so you can see what I mean. But again, Lottie loved that. And then at the end there was like fake snow coming down, which she loved, and it was just really lovely. It was really Christmassy, and I feel like it was like the first thing we've done to kind of get us in the Christmas spirit this year, which was so nice. So we went over there for that, but we had a little bit of time beforehand to do a bit of shopping. Didn't get to go in as many shops as I wanted to because I forgot to go in the White Company, which is always like my first stop when I go to Gunwharf Quays. I always end up spending so much in the White Company. didn't even go in there. It wasn't until we were driving home that I said to Lou, I didn't go in the wine company. Like, that's like my, sorry, I'm just seeing a cracker, it's like stuck in my throat. But yeah, that's like my go-to place to go. But first place I went into was Tommy Hilfiger. I think it might be Tommy Hilfiger Kids actually, but I got this little jumper for Lottie, which I thought was really cute. Little navy knitted jumper. It was in the girls section, although I feel like navy's a little bit more boys. They had it in pink as well, but it was like, I think it was like 35 in the pink, and in the navy, it was £14. But then they also had 30% off everything, or 25% off everything. So I think I paid about £9 something for this little knitted Tommy Hilfiger jumper. How good is that? And I just thought of like a little, maybe like a little denim collar coming underneath it, or some jeans and a white shirt, or just like a little navy bow in her hair to be like, she is a girl. And then I picked up these for my nephew, just like a little to go with his Christmas gift. They were reduced from 50 to 35 and then down to 15. So a real bargain, just a pack of 5 boxers. By the way, if you haven't heard of Gunwharf Quays, I feel like it's a little bit like Bicester Village. It's like an outlet village, outlet shopping centre sort of thing. But like in the middle of it, they have this beautiful big Christmas tree, and it just feels really festive there as well. So if you're thinking of going there at any time, I feel like Christmas time is like the perfect time to go, because yeah, it just feels really festive there at the moment. Lottie did get given this little snowman from Father Christmas as well, but when we got home we realised we didn't have it anymore, so I think she must have dropped it, which yeah, we were gutted about because she loved it. So hopefully, I did try ringing up Gunwharf, but hopefully, you never know, it might get handed in. But yeah, like little toy snowman, like the snowman from The Snowman. Anyway, what else did I get? I got this for Lou. Say I got this for Lou. I went with Lou and he liked the look of it, so I thought I'd get a few bits and put them away for Christmas. But this was reduced from 50 to 35. And then in Adidas they had like, I think it was 30% off if you spent over a certain amount, then 40% off if you spent over a certain amount, then 50% off if you spent over a certain amount. So I think I got 30% off this. So it ended up being like 20 something pounds. How nice is that? Really nice colour, just like a nice beige Adidas hoodie. I also picked up some socks for him as well, which kind of this colour, this mix and match, kind of neutral and black, and then white ones as well. And again, they were 10 and they were 14, but like with 30% off, so I think they're about 7. And then I got my dad some trainers from Adidas as well, which I thought looked really nice. Again, trying to just do a little bit of Christmas shopping while I was out and about, but I thought they were nice, like just kind of like a sort of like greeny grey suede. I'm not even sure what ones they are, like what they're called, but I just thought they were really nice. And again, I think they were 45 or 40 something, but they also had an extra 30% off as well. So just a real bargain. I feel like they're kind of close to £100, aren't they, in store? Oh, got myself some white socks as well. There are a couple of other bits in there that I'm actually not going to show you because they're Christmas gifts, and I feel like the people that they're gifts for are going to be watching this, so I won't show you the other bits. But yeah, didn't get a huge amount, but I think because there were so many shops that I kind of didn't end up going into, and I do love a day of shopping at Gunwharf, I think I might head back over there with my mum at some point in the next couple of weeks before Christmas and do a little bit of Christmas shopping over there and make more of a day of it and vlog it as well, because obviously because I went with Lou and Lottie, the main aim wasn't shopping, so I didn't end up vlogging. I did nip into the UGG store to see if they had any UGGs for Lottie, but all of the toddler ones were full price anyway, and they didn't have her size in the ones that I wanted. And yeah, there's just quite a few shops that I like to go into that I didn't really get a chance to shop at yesterday. We only ended up going into Adidas because Lou wanted to look in there, and then I was like, right, while I'm in here, let's get a bit of Christmas shopping done. So yeah, so they were just the bits that I ended up picking up. But let me know if you would like to see a Gunwharf vlog in the next couple of weeks, because at the moment they're running quite a few Black Friday discounts. Like the Adidas discount was a Black Friday one, and some of the shops we went into, it was like if you spend over a certain amount you'd get an extra Black Friday discount. But yeah, it was lovely. It was a really nice festive evening out, and then we had dinner at Pho, which if you haven't been there, it's like a Vietnamese restaurant, kind of similar sort of vibe as Wagamama's, but the food is so tasty. It's always our favourite place to go when we go to Gunwharf. So we had dinner there, and Lottie was just so lovely as well. She had like these little chopsticks that she was using, like little children's chopsticks, and it was just really nice. It was such a nice evening. Yeah, just the perfect festive afternoon and evening. And I am going to finish off the video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.